My name is George Cățean and I'm co-owner of Ferma Cățean. We are in the south of Transylvania and Brașov area, surrounding around Carpathian Mountains. And we are making extensive farming with local breeds, cows and sheep. And because we are using local breeds, we can see how resilient have to be when we talk about the climate change. This is a good example for how to give answer for all these kind of challenges which we have, and that's why in the part of the video you will see exactly how we are doing, and not only me, especially all the farmers which have these kind of challenges when we talk about the climate change. We are using around 300 hectares of land, and part of them they are producing corn and alfalfa to feed the animals, and another part they are pasture land, organic certificate since 2018. And for us it's very important to use the pasture land for the animals and to have animals on that, because first of all it's about the animal welfare, and we can see a big difference between animals which are all the time inside of the farm and the animals which are spending part of the time on the grassland. But it's also about the milk and the cheese which we are really producing, because everything is really connected between nature and what we have in the plate. So our farm is an area with high natural value, and we're also making extensive farming. What means that? During the summer we are with the animals on the field, with the sheep and with the cows, and during the winter we are coming back in the stable. And in the last years we just discovered climate change is not a joke. It is something real which is really happening. And I remember 2023 when we had a really dry summer, and make the season to stay out with the animals on the field to be very short. What it means that we was there only from May until August, mid of the August, and after this we're supposed to have to returning with the animals and make extra feed for them from the dry grass, especially which we supposed to use in the winter. We supposed, let's say, something with September. So this was a very tough, and it was a big challenge for us to can survive. Another thing which we are seeing every year is that the winter starts to be changed. It was usually in December to be full of snow. Now the December starts to be very dry and without snow. And sometimes we can see, as we have these days in April, the weather starts to be a little bit too cold to start to have activity in the field. And this is happening also in our region. We are in the mountain region and we can feel this. But in the south of Romania, where the area is more flat and the summer is really hot, the farmers and, let's say, our colleagues all the time they saying about the tough season and the hard situation which they have to manage the year by year. We have local breeds. For the cows we have Bălțata românească, is coming from the Simmental, and for the sheep we have Turkana and Țigaie. Even if the animals are not high quantity production, we are looking for the animals which are resilient when we talk about the climate change. And we just see every year how important it is for us to have animals which can continue to be in the good condition when we talk about climate challenges. So that's why we will like and we will continue to have local breeds, and also because these breeds are part of the heritage, of the local heritage, and it's important to continue to have agriculture as part of the heritage. We are producing by ourselves almost 90% of the feed which is necessary to feed the animals, and most of the feed is represented by alfalfa. And it's very important for us to have alfalfa in our agro system, because it's also helping to fix the nutrients in the soil. And after this we make with alfalfa and with the corn, we are making the crops rotation. So most of the input to feed animals is representing alfalfa. After this we have corn, and after this we are also using silo. And when we're gonna have a very good summer for the alfalfa, we can go up to 5 cuts. But if it's gonna be a dry season, let's say not a very good summer, and usually we stop at 3 cuts, because also we have to returning with the animals, and sometimes we leave the animals to eat the last cut of the alfalfa to have enough food straight from the field. It's important to produce by ourselves the raw inputs to feed the animals, because in this way we can be resilient, but at the same time we can be sustainable as a financial company. Last year we changed all the equipment in the farming. Now we have no-till equipment, and the new season is going to be also the new challenges for us to see exactly what's going to be the results from this technology. But we really trust in that one, and also we expect it to have, of course, good production. But in the same time, we really care about the soil, and we really care about the long-term vision for what we are doing. And don't forget about that. Also, as a financial reports, we would like to have an improvement with the new technology we just improved in the farm. I think what we are doing could be used, and I'm sure there are many other farmers which are doing almost the same thing. But for us, the most important is not looking for the quantity, looking for the quality. And even if our, let's say, our cows are not getting the high production as a cow which is in the stable is giving for a farmer, for us, when we talk about the long term and the way it's used to have a cow in the farm, for example, we can have cow up to 10 years old in the farm. We are saying this could be done also for the rest of the farmers. So don't looking for the high production. If you are not looking for the high production in the short term, looking for the quality in the long term.